Game 5 of the NBA Finals. The Thunder find themselves in a postseason deadlock at 2 games apiece. It is a critical turning point, and they know the time is now as they face a pivotal Game 5 against the Pacers. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
Folks, it does not get any bigger than this. NBA Finals Game 5. We've watched these two battle it out. Now 2 games apiece, essentially a 3-game series, 2 of the next 3 to win the World Championship. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard. And for Oklahoma City, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander trains it from beyond the arc. You look at the Pacers. Everyone wants to see how they're going to respond to this challenge, Greg. Game 5 on the road, NBA championship on the line.
You know, I think it's going to be key for them to just block out all the noise. You don't focus on what's being said or written about you. You just focus on the present moment because that's all you can control.
Terrific advice for these players. Here's Halliburton. Just 2 to shoot. Siakam inside the 3-point line. No good there off the double clutch. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 3-point game. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here's Halliburton. And a wide open look for Siakam. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Here he's it from 3-point range.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Here's Nembhard, and there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. And here's Halliburton. Siakam outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Nembhard. Now let's go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Mark Dagnall. David?
We talked about the challenge of game planning for Tyrese Halliburton. The coach said you have to stay in front of him. The second he gets a step on us, that's when it's going to pick your poison with him. If guys stay in front of him, I think we should be fine. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now Halliburton.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Exactly. Nothing easy. They're making them work just to get into their offense. Very disruptive so far.
Pass to Turner. Indiana moving it around. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
And the Pacers with possession here. They trail by 9 points.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Holmgren with a screen on Halliburton. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren's got 5 minutes.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Mathurin. All scoring in this one. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Hits the three-point bomb.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. That bucket in no time at all.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And a wide open look for Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Yeah, Mathurin wanted this bad. He wants to one-up them at the arc.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
To the right side. Outside Mathurin. Front past the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Williams gets the bucket.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now, here's Siakam.
They just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
A nice shot by Hartenstein.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And so here is Indiana. The Thunder making the shot. Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. Siakam a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. And Siakam is good for 3. Siakam's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Here's Halliburton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Pacers shooting their first free throws here tonight. That's good from Halliburton.
2 shots.
Halliburton hits them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
It'll count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. We've got more in store for you right after this. we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
And so here is Oklahoma City on the court for Indiana. We've got T.J. McConnell. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Isaiah Jackson. And it's Halliburton in at the 2. Pacers trail by 12. Spins. Five on the clock. Halliburton is doubled. Jackson has the open look. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Oklahoma City leading by 12. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Now, here is Halliburton. 7 points in the game. Out to the right wing. Toppin off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now, here's McConnell. Nothing on the board. There's the lob to Jackson. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 8th assist in the game. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Indiana making some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Now, here is Halliburton. It's Nembhard on the wing. Here's Turner. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that. He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
For Indiana, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Here's Nesmith. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Alex Caruso has checked in for Oklahoma City. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton kicks to Toppin. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, making threes is vital for Toppin. Developing his stretch big skill.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Pass to Dort. Here's Hartenstein. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hartenstein's got 7 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
The Thunder leading by 18. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Siakam is checked in for Indiana. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky when he moves around the floor. Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Pacers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. It's Nembhard on the wing. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more. Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Caruso. No coverage that time. Caruso's got himself on the board with 3 there. And the Pacers with possession here. Timeout called the Pacers.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for the Pacers. .119 left to play here in the half. Oklahoma City's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And Indiana shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. It's blocked.
Quite simply, Lou Dort is an elite defender. Plays hard, smart, great wingspan, which we just saw him use there.
That one good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And that's now 6 points here for Benedict Mathurin. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Turner against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Turner. Again, the Thunder score.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And so it's Oklahoma City with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much with Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things need to get better. Our level of force defensively is not there. We got to pick it up. You know, we got to play with a lot more collective force.
We'll see if you can bring the noise more as the game goes on. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Welcome, everybody, and in this pivotal Game 5, a tremendous performance thus far for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
This has been a weight room game. They're just stronger on the glass, and they're playing with a mean streak, guys.
Man, what do you know about weight rooms, Kenny?
He knows how to avoid them.
Ooh.
Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, they're right where they want to be in the series, but perhaps a bit of a letdown tonight in the first half, Jet.
No maybes, Ernie. Definitely a letdown. They got a little too...
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Caruso in at the 3 slot. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with. On defense, Oklahoma City. Nembhard's shot is good.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21 in the game.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work. On the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mild. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Mathurin for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Holmgren. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Halliburton for 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half. They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Halliburton for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Halliburton's got 10 points.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Holmgren with a screen on Halliburton. The offensive rebound. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for him.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Williams.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Basket good.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Outside Mathurin. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And battling against the interior of that defense, nice to see that Mathurin has that toughness.
First free throw is good. Mathurin hits them both.
Pretty easy to get excited about Bennedict Mathurin's potential. He's got a high motor and a terrific set of athletic skills and the ability to knock it down.
A three-pointer. Wiggins, good on the three-point shot.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
The Pacers making a switch here. Neesmith has checked in.
Pacers, number 23, Aaron.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Halliburton for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Halliburton's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Pacers.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
The Pacers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Halliburton finds Nembhard. No good with the triple. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end. This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. Nice job from the three-point line this half.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
And so here is Indiana. Following Lou Dort's 3, Halliburton for 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the quarter.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Indiana shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton. And the second free throw, good. Oklahoma City has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Dort misses. The Pacers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Here's Siakam. Indiana again missing. Siakam's got 3 of his 9 shots to fall. Right side, Dort jacks up a 3. Williams kicks to Dort. And he's good. Good on the 3-ball. Dort's got 12 points in the game.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Wiggins with the block. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wiggins has got his 2nd basket of the game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's Nembhard. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's Oklahoma City enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Pacers, Obi Toppin out there with Aaron Nesmith. And there's Jackson. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's McConnell in at the point guard position. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here is Halliburton. Poked away and taken away by Wallace. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
Halliburton for three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton. Andrew Nemeth checked in for the Pacers.
Number 2.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he gets the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. A nice shot by Halliburton.
When this fella starts knocking down threes, watch out, folks. Just pouring it on in this half.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Wiggins from outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Toppin with it. Pass to Halliburton. Now Toppin to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. Caruso grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Caruso. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Halliburton on the wing. Wallace covering from outside the arc. A nice shot by Nesmith.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
And he knew the contact was coming. How about that by SGA to take the hit and finish?
3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Halliburton. Off target with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the...
And again, another assist.
And this is the best someone could run an offense. Pinpoint passing, everyone involved. Every time he touches the ball, good things happen.
And he's now tied for the franchise record for assists in a game. It has been a masterful performance. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
Pass to Toppin. Jackson setting the pick here for Toppin. Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams has checked in. Indiana also making some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin, and it's Benedict Mathurin in for Nesmith.
Well, another tin-cup moment here, because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter.
Another possession, another assist.
And would you believe he set a new franchise record for assists in a postseason game?
On one hand, it's a... On the other hand, well, we saw this coming almost from the opening tip. and the Pacers can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 42 in the game. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers.
And they came to play tonight, asserted their will, a terrific performance. And it'll go down as a crucial Game 5. And the biggest stars go for it when it matters most. And he has done it with that pass.
Now the franchise record holder for most assists in a playoff game. Such a tremendous player. What a tremendous mark. And an outstanding leader. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. The shot's good from Halliburton.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
Pass to Wallace. Shoots over Nembhard. Williams for three. And the Thunder another three.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Back to Mathurin. And here's Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Joe passes to Williams. Out to Wallace. From the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
A three-pointer, no good. Here's Joe. He's covered by Halliburton. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're leading. What's your take, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you know what? This has been his game from the start. I mean, he found ways to impact at both ends. And he's been relentless at attacking the opposition all night long, keeping constant pressure on the opponent.
With a chance to take command in the series, he did everything. That is the kind of killer instinct you need in the playoffs. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Now they can breathe just a little bit easier, knowing they're just one win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the pressure on them would have been huge.
Just gigantic, you're right. And that concludes our coverage of Game 5 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
PlayStation